Diplomacy. Welcome to WIT Warrior TV. I'm Josh Collins. Today is Tuesday, April 23rd, 2013, and this is your world news. 2 men were arrested and charged with plotting a terrorist attack against a Canadian passenger train with support from Al-Qaeda elements in Iran, police said Monday. The case bolstered allegations by some governments and experts of a relationship of convenience between Shiite-led train, Iran, and the predominantly Sunni Arab terrorist network. Shahab Esenher, 30, and Rad Jasser, 35, had direction and guidance from Al-Qaeda members in Iran, though there was no reason to think the planned attacks were state-sponsored. Royal Canadian Mounted Police Assistant Commissioner James Malizia said. Police said the men did not get financial support from Al-Qaeda, but declined to provide more details. This is the first known Al-Qaeda planned attack that we've experienced in Canada, Superintendent Doug Best said. Officials in Washington and Toronto said it had no connections to last week's bombings at the Boston Marathon finish line. The investigation surrounding the planned attack was part of a cross-border operation involving Canadian law enforcement agencies, the FBI, and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The attack was definitely in the planning stage, but not imminent. RCMP Chief Superintendent Jennifer Strachan said Monday. We are alleging that these 2 individuals took steps and conducted activities to initiate a terrorist attack. They watched trains and railways. They were targeting a route, but did not say whether it was a cross-border route. The duo have been under investigation since last fall. Their bail hearing was scheduled in Toronto on Tuesday. Via Rail said that at no time were passengers or members of the public in imminent danger. Via Trains, Canada's equivalent of Amtrak passenger trains in the U.S., carry nearly 4 million passengers annually. In Washington, Amtrak President Joe Boardman said the Amtrak Police Department would continue to work with Canadian authorities to assist in the investigation. Via Rail and Amtrak jointly operate trains between Canada and the U.S. Apps for the visually impaired abound, but they're chained to conventional smartphones, which rely heavily on visual cues, until now. Inventors at the Center for Innovation, Incubation, and Entrepreneurship in Ahmedabad, India, have created a prototype that turns apps and text into Braille. The Braille smartphone, the first of its kind in the world, uses a grid of pins that can elevate and depress and display Braille. In every other way, the prototype is just like any other smartphone. The phone's creators hope it will be available by the end of the year and predict it will cost about $185. The phone's lead inventor, Sumit Dagar, said he was inspired when he realized that most smartphones cater only to the mainstream. The phone would use Braille as the primary mode of interaction, but also incorporate voice feedback. Braille would be used for navigation and menu, though. The response during the test has been immense. It comes out as a companion more than a phone to the user. We plan to do more advanced versions of the phone in the future. There are already apps out there for the visually impaired, but most of these involve audio cues and not Braille. Look Teal uses a smartphone's camera to announce the denomination of paper money, which can be confusing since a $1 bill feels no different than a $100 bill. Color ID also uses the camera feature, this time to announce the color of various objects, such as clothing and makeup. Urban Spoon, an app for finding restaurants, has a voiceover version for the visually impaired. Now let's go over to 10 for a look at our local weather.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in for the weather update. I'm Tab Cole, and let's get started by looking at some early morning conditions in our area. As of 7:15 a.m. at the Warsaw Municipal Airport, the weather is mostly cloudy with a temperature of 50 degrees. The relative humidity is at 62% with winds out of the south blowing at 5 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 30.03 and the dew point is at 37 degrees. The visibility is 10 miles. Looking at some more current temperatures in our local area, we have Rochester is at 52 degrees, Goshen at 49, South Bend at 51, La Grange at 43 degrees, Warsaw at 50, and Elkhart at 48 degrees. Now taking a look at the next few days. Today we will see light rain in the morning, then times of showers in the afternoon with a few thunderstorms possible. The high will be around 60 degrees with winds out of the south blowing 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight look for evening rain and maybe a thunderstorm, then turning colder. Look for the low to be around 37 degrees with the winds out of the northwest blowing 7 to 14 miles per hour. Then on Wednesday it should be partly sunny but chilly with our high of the day about 50 degrees. Then as we head to the evening look for temperatures to drop to 35. Thursday is not going to be much better with variably cloudy skies with very light rain/snow possible. Look for the high to only be 50 degrees again and drop to the evening low of 35. As we head into the weekend Friday through Monday we will see temperatures moving in an upward direction. Friday we will see temps in the 60s and by Monday we may see temperatures in the low 70s. This wraps up your morning weather. Now let's take it back to the newsroom for the rest of your daily announcements.
Thank you, Tab. I'm Garrett Balser. Today is Tuesday, April 23rd, 2013, and these are your daily announcements. Listen to the new WARR Warrior radio station broadcasting from Wawasee High School. You can find a link on the Wawasee High School homepage. We are still in the infant stages in growing our music genres. Currently, we are running country music and the Warrior Time announcements, and that will be playing throughout the day. Look for some changes coming soon. There will be no chess club after school this week. See Mrs. Baird for details. Thursday, April 25th, during Warrior Time, all sophomores and juniors who signed up for the pre-calculus honors, and dual credit, econ, and art appreciation should meet in the auditorium during Warrior Time. The FFA Food for America Committee meeting will take place today from 3:15 to 4:30 p.m. in the Ag Room. The FFA banquet rehearsal will take place on Wednesday, April 24th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Please meet in the Commons area. This is only for current and next year's officers. If you have questions, please see Mrs. Roberts. And the FFA banquet is this Thursday night at the Wawasee High School. And we like all the members to be in the FFA official dress and at the main entrance of the high school by 6:10 p.m. You will be greeting the parents and guests as they arrive to the banquet. The reading team has planned another Warrior Time reading competition for the month of April. Now through April 30th, the Warrior Time class that reads the most pages, fills the most stadium seats, will win a pizza party. Example, Mrs. Zinal's Warrior Time students read the most pages per student during the month of March, so her Warrior Time students received a pizza party. Since Warrior Time classes are of varying size, the total pages read will be divided by the total students in the class. No matter how small or large your class is, you all have an equal chance of winning. Attention, any 9th, 10th, or 11th grader thinking about going to college. Earlham College in Richmond, Indiana, is offering their annual Explore College program this summer, where you can experience college life by living in a dorm and taking a class with a college professor. You will earn college credit for the course that can be transferred to other schools as well. The program takes place from June 23rd through July 6th, and classes are available include college writing, diversity, make a difference, economics of personal finances, and environmental chemistry, equine studies, that's horses, and exploring human behavior, French, Japanese, insects, philosophy of film, and photography. See Mrs. Goff for more information or pick up an application in the guidance office. Would you like to win $50? Are you creative? Well, Smoke Signals is teaming up with the art department to host a Create Your Own Superhero competition. This competition gives you the opportunity to draw, paint, or sculpt your favorite teacher or faculty member into a superhero. The top 5 student picks, along with Mr. Eby's top pick and Mr. Stella's top pick, will be displayed in the 2012-2013 Lit Mag. Here are the prizes. First prize is $50, second prize is $25, and third prize is $10. Rules for the competition are as follows. Your superhero/villain must be based on a current Wawasee High School teacher or faculty member. Your superhero/villain can be your own idea or based on an established superhero or villain such as Superman, Batman, etc. Provide one paragraph about the choices you made for your superhero or villain with your finished product. No photography or Photoshop will be accepted, and it must be school appropriate, and must have a signature from your chosen teacher with your finished product. See Mr. Eby, Mr. Stella, or Ms. Anhart with questions, and please turn entries into Mr. Eby, Mr. Stella, or Mrs. Anhart by May 17th. If you are interested in being a part of the 2013 marching band or color guard, then you and a parent need to attend the call-out meeting tonight at 7 p.m. in the high school's band room. Flyers can be picked up in the main office. Summer school registration has begun. Registration forms are available in the guidance office, and all classes are $25 with a one-class limit per student. Registration will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and once the class is full, the class offering will be closed. Deadline for registration is May 17th. Seniors, time is quickly running out to apply for the Cuesta Scholars Program. Not only does Cuesta offer a low-interest forgivable loan program, but as a Cuesta Scholar, you may also receive additional scholarship dollars to lower your college debt. Don't pass up this great opportunity. Gather up your information and apply today. Applications will be accepted at Cuesta Foundation's office until 4 p.m. on May 1st. In sports, boys track won over Concord 80-52, but lost to Goshen 53-79. J.J. Gilmer broke the sophomore high jump by going 6'7". J.J. also won the long jump and teamed with Michael Pena, Jake Hutchinson, and Clayton Cook in winning the 4x100 relay. Cook was also a winner in the 110 high hurdles, 100 dash, and 200 dash. Adam Dahl won the 3200, Chad Epley won the shot, and Ethan Brown won the discus. The boys will host Northridge and Memorial on Thursday. Boys golf. Varsity won over Elkhart Central and West Noble, but fell to Fairfield. JV won over Central and fell to Fairfield. Low for Wawasee were Luke Jackson and Tristan Atwood for varsity and McLean Herr for JV. The boys will host the Wawasee Invite on Saturday. Softball. The varsity lost to Northridge 1-7, bringing their record to 2-3. The JV also lost to Northridge 8-9. Bethany Hapner was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. The girls will travel to Memorial tonight. Baseball. The varsity lost to Northridge on Monday night, bringing their record to 1-5. The JV also fell to Northridge in a close game 0-1. Matt Conant went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, and the JV and varsity will travel to Plymouth on Wednesday. The C team fell to Concord in another close one, 12-13. Will McCarthy went 2 for 4 with 5 RBIs, and the C team will host Warsaw tonight. If you ordered a Winter Athletic Awards DVD, They are it. Please stop in the athletic office to pick yours up. Attention all wrestlers, please inform Coach Meyer of what summer camps you plan to attend. Also, Coach Meyer will have an open mat every Tuesday and Thursday from 3:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. Only in May, summer schedule will be out soon. Today's lunch, baked chicken breast and a Salisbury steak and veggies. Choose 3, a side salad with toppings, fresh fruit, milk, mashed potatoes and gravy, and broccoli or pears. And for breakfast tomorrow, a breakfast burrito. And in case of a 2-hour delay, we will now serve breakfast, but no hot items. From all of us here at WART TV Warrior News, have a terrific Tuesday, we'll see.